Question 9, we've got a geometric one, we've got p equals 0.01, and the alternative is p does not equal 0.01. Okay, so we've got a two-tail one here then. So our 5% is going to be divided by 2, and so we're looking at 2.5% at each end. Under H0, x is a geometric with a probability of 0.01, and at the lower end, let's have a look. Geometric less than or equal to, let's put in p as 0.01. So the probability we want here is 2.5%, 0.025, and that's looking like a 3 is a bit too big, so that's 0.0297, and let's try a 2, and the 2 is what we want, isn't it? So the probability that x is less than or equal to 2 is 0.0199. Should we look at that as we always should? Oh, it's exactly 199. That's cool. Right, at the top end then, at the top end, so let's change this to a greater than now. And the probability that x is greater than or equal to, stick the 0.025 in there. Wow, 368 is exactly 0.025. Let's have a look at that. Oh, it's a little bit too big. That's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit too big. So I'm going to go for the next one. There you go. Probability that x is greater than or equal to 369. Wow, that was close. And that is 0.0247. So it's this one here. What is, sorry, that's been smudged while I was doing that, the critical region then? The critical region is x is less than or equal to 2 unioned with x is greater than or equal to 369. So we would only reject that if we were outside, if we were in these two regions here, wouldn't we? So the probability of a type 1 error, is the probability of that happening. X is less than or equal to 2, or x is greater than or equal to 369, given that H0 is true. That's the probability of a type 1 error, and we've got it. It's these two things added together. Those two things added together is 0.0447. That's from there. Now a type 2 error. The type 2 error. This is the probability that we don't reject it. So basically every number from 3 all the way up to 368, all of those we would have just stuck with that, given that H0 was false. And in the question they probably told us. They have. They've told us that P actually was 0.1. It was a simple error. They just didn't copy it down right. So let's go back to this thing here. And we've got between 3 and 368, given that P is 0.01, and that is 0.81. And so the probability of the type 2 error there is 0.81.